My name is Jeff Donnell. I am the Chief Technology Officer for Midwest Petroleum Equipment. We are a specialty contractor based in Lincoln, Nebraska, specialized mainly in petroleum equipment, air systems, oil systems, things like that. We're doing new construction, new builds, service, installation, and all things in between. So we've been on Davis Ware Vision. We went live April 1st, so we've been going now for about 6 months. We kicked implementation off in January of this year, of 2024. Had tremendous support from the Davis Ware team. We were fortunate to have the team on site several different times throughout our implementation process. The team was great working with our teams, learning our processes, seeing what nuances we had in our business and how we can make the tool fit what we were trying to do. It was nice that not only do we have our team at the very beginning of the process, but they came midway through as we were starting to test and ramp up our staff and going through the training process and getting them enabled on the product. But then during go live, when we flip that switch and we start using the product, to have Davis Ware on site and at essentially our beck and call for what should have been a very stressful time, was great to have them around. And fortunately for us, go live went very smoothly. We hit the ground running on day one like it was no big deal. And we've been carrying that momentum throughout the rest of the year. So when we look at the ROI of Davis Ware, we had previously had a on-premise based solution. With our growth and our expansion and having technicians and service coordinators scattered throughout the Midwest, maintaining that connectivity gets really, really hard. And so having a system like Davis Ware that really scales with us and grows with us, it's allowed our employees to have more data and more information at their fingertips easier than ever before. What sometimes when we would wait hours and days for things to sync up and replicate, we have that at our fingertips instantly. We're not worried about data integrity any longer. When a technician completes a call, we get that ticket back to our team very quickly. We can bill it out quickly and ultimately serve our customers at a higher level just because we have such a better access to the data that we need to be successful. Yeah, so our experience has been tremendous. Like I say, we had great success and great support during implementation. When we went live, we've had a few unfortunate cases to support, which everybody does. But just the turnaround time on those tickets, the consideration for enhancement requests has been great. We've got a tremendous client success manager that we meet with on a regular basis. We meet with the support team on a regular basis. We've had roadmap calls. Really anything we have needed to be successful and asked for, we've gotten back from Davis Ware. Like I kind of mentioned, we've had a few different enhancement requests that were really critical to our business and being successful with this tool. Not only did you listen to us and try and work through the problems, but you also helped adapt the software and make it better so that we can then be more successful in what we're trying to do. So the partnership has been tremendous. When you work sometimes with incredibly large companies, your voice can really get lost. But when you're working with someone that truly cares about your success, like Davis Ware does, it's nice to see that level of commitment that we've given to you reciprocated back to us. And I think our experience thus far has been very indicative of that. When we were on an on-prem solution in the past, we were really dependent on a lot of our technology working perfectly every day. And unfortunately, that just isn't the reality, especially when you start spreading out, when you have a mobile workforce, when you have guys using their personal cell phones that the screens are broken. We made a substantial investment in our technology, obviously with Davis Ware, with tablets for our technicians, with computers that have internet access, all these different ways of getting to our data quicker and better. And what that really has meant from us from a business perspective is we're able to turn these service calls around faster. We're able to get the bills out the door quicker and easier than we ever have. The data integrity is so much better. When we get a report back, we can trust the numbers. We're not just introducing some subjective factors into this, like, are we off by 10%? Are we within ballpark? Are we reasonable? No, we know now that if the system says it's what we have, we can believe in that. And when you're a company that's grown as rapidly as we've had, You know, if you can't trust your numbers and you're working off a gut reaction all the time, you're never going to have success like that. You know, until you get to the point of making good, true, data-driven decisions, you're just working off pure luck a lot of times, and that's a bad way to run a business. So I've been actually just as a, I don't want to say a mentor in the industry, but a peer in the industry, and with my role, you know, I get asked, you know, what are you guys using? Why are you using Davisware? And I will tell you that the number one reason is that we've gotten such good communication and interaction with the teams that, you know, the software almost kind of fell second to that. That when I have a question or I need an answer to something, I can pick up the phone, I can send an email, and not only do I get a response back quickly and in a timely fashion, but it's what I needed. The team helps us with, you know, any stucks that we maybe have. They help us work through the issues that we're having. And so the software kind of, you know, like I say, comes in second place to the level of support that we get. Now, the software itself is incredible. From a service perspective, the ability to streamline the dispatching process, the ability to better track our inventory and what our technicians are doing on a daily basis, you know, knowing what our sales reps are doing, the quotes that they're kicking out, generating pipeline, doing forecasting now, knowing the valuations of our trucks and our rolling stock, seeing what parts have become obsolete, what we should be stocking better. It's just really done a great job of streamlining our operations, and it just from what we had to what we have now, we're just leaps and bounds better. And you know, I know there's other players in this space, but when you consider the level of support, the commitment to quality that the Davisware team gives us, and then just a product that really fits so much of our business, it's become just a no-brainer for us to be in this platform. Davisware is at the core of our business, and we put a lot of faith and commitment into this product, and in return, we have been delivered an amazing result, amazing end product, and we know at the end of the day, we have been successful, our customers are happy, they're serviced the right way because of the tool that we have in place to facilitate all that, all those transactions.